How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Daddy Dave, and this is episode 27 of a Let's Play series for Farm Simulator 22 on the mod map Iowa Plains View. Where we last left off, we were out trying to beat the winter months by going and doing a whole bunch of woodworking and wood chipping specifically. And we got quite a bit over at the farm there. Got over 400,000 liters of wood chips. We're going to be able to pump that through our new uh, biomass energy plant, and we're going to be able to just continue to produce and produce and produce more power using that as our main source. But what do we have going on today? Well, today we're out here in the woods again. Uh, we're still in December. It's almost 3:30 in the afternoon, and I still need to make sure that I'm going to be able to survive the winter. I have very little in the way of revenue streams that are going to tide me over throughout the winter. I've got revenue streams, but not enough in my. To me, it just doesn't seem like enough. I don't feel like I'm getting in the amount of revenue I should be getting at this point, and I feel like I'm kind of behind the eight ball. And I could be just, kind of, self-imposed doubt or something like that. But at this point, I really want to be able to, you know, kind of flourish throughout the winter, and the only way I'm going to be able to do that is, because there's no contracts available. I've got to do some more woodworking. So what I plan on doing today is I've got my pickup truck here, and I've got a bunch of trees and my saw. So I'm going to go ahead and start cutting some of these down, throwing them in the back of the pickup truck, and I'm going to figure out what to do with them from there. So let's strap in and get to going on this. Why can I not talk? There we go. Ooh, I almost smacked my truck. Thankfully, that didn't happen. Get this more out in the open. Oh no! It disappeared! No! Alright, well, I'll have to be more conscious about that. Go. Oof. Well, this thing's still pretty heavy. Gonna try and just kind of hack and whack at it until it's a little bit more manageable. There we go. 300 pounds still, or 300 kilograms. Okay, that's one whole tree. Let's see if we can get a bit more going. I will go ahead and cut us out from here and cut us back in as soon as we make some progress. And oh, I do plan on leaving in all these kind of border trees, so all along this side here, going on until the outer border over there, and I'm gonna leave kind of a big border over on that end of the forest over there, just because of the little surprise I found in the last episode. Don't really want to be able to have that reminder every single time I go over to that side, so we'll give it just a kind of a wide berth. So like I said, I'll go ahead and cut us out here and cut us back in as soon as made some progress. We'll see you in a while. Alright, and as you can see, now we're into January. It's just after 12:30, and holy smokes, I worked until all the way into the night, just going back and forth, cutting down a tree, tree and a half, throwing into the truck, going to the sawmill, and then finally it occurred to me on like the second trip, what am I doing? Why am I just running this back and forth just to get some cash for all this wood? Instead, I bought the sawmill. As you can see, money has gone down quite significantly. We were over $100,000, and now we're down to 44,000, almost 44.5. And we invested in the sawmill. It may have been a really stupid move, but got all that product off the property over there, and then once we got it off the property, we're able to go ahead and just drop it off and then start making stuff with it. And as you can see, whoops, well, that's something else we got to worry about too, is now that it's in the middle of January, I've got to fill this back up. So thankfully that's going to be a lot faster than what it used to be. It used to be bucket load by bucket load, but I expedited that one. So now if I scroll up to here we go, we have over 100,000 liters of wood. Now I was able to sell some wood off. I didn't get a whole lot of money out of it, unfortunately, but it was just enough to kind of give us that nice little buffer zone and allow us to kind of open up and be able to make the purchase of the sawmill a possibility. And as you can see, we've got over almost 6,000 liters of planks already made in just the time frame that we've skipped through. So we've got almost 300 liters of wood chips, so we can use that towards our biomass heating plant here at the farm. I kind of figured it might have been kind of a win-win kind of situation going on there. Yeah, with over 100,000 liters of wood, I mean the sawmill is almost packed to the rafters full of lumber, so going to be a good thing there. So what I need to do now is first I want to fill up the biomass heating plant over there just to get that back up and running, because it is completely empty. It's gone through all the material. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you what the property over there by the animal dealer looks like. It was actually a really funny conversation and how all this kind of came about. I was talking to the owner there, and I was bringing over a couple of pickup truckloads of material there, and he's like, "Man, why are you just doing this by pickup truck? Why don't you just go get a trailer or something?" It's like, "Well, I'm just down the street." And he's like, "Oh, wait, where you clearing off? Where you clearing off all this lumber from?" And I told him, I was uh, over by the animal dealer, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, I know exactly where you're talking about." And we got to talking and talking, and he mentioned how he was kind of wanting to get out of the sawmill industry, and kind of looking to retiring. And I told him, "Well, what kind of price you looking for this specific location?" And we kind of agreed on about $95,000. He started a little bit higher, I started a little bit lower. Eventually came up and met in the middle, and now I own the sawmill. And right next to it, there's a carpentry that I need to kind of look into buying one of these points, because certainly wouldn't hurt to own both of them. So now that's all full. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and drop off the 3,000 liters left in this trailer, and then after dropping the 3,000 liters off, I'm going to go ahead and get some straw, because I want that to be fully operational, all processes working and flowing. Let's see, a couple of containers of milk over there. Alright, now we're going to run over to Dexter's lab. We're going to pick up some more of the straw. Okay, let's go ahead and turn all that off. Oops, there we go. There we go. Dump all this out. Bit more than what I need, but it'd be just enough to be able to throw in there, top it all off, get both processes up and running, and start generating some more income. And we are getting to the point now where we're starting to see some positive return on investments. We've got the biomass heating plant here that's generating power and getting sold off at the top of each hour. We're also producing power over by the biogas plant just down the ways there. And that one's actually doing way better than I thought it was going to do. I was actually really nervous about it. Just because of the transformer oil that was needed for it was going to be a lot of money. It actually was like, what was it, $4,000 per, a couple thousand liters of, actually I think it was more than that. I honestly, I can't even remember, but I just remember it was so high and made me really worried as to whether or not it was going to be a good investment or not, but it's turning out to be decent. I mean, we're definitely making positive money on that. So as long as we can just keep it full and running over this next little while, then should be. Oops, I went into the wrong part. There we go. This will work. Okay. Let's go ahead and park this back across the street. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop in the pickup truck, and I'm going to take you over to that property over there just so you can kind of see all my handiwork, because I worked pretty darn hard on that. You know what else I need to do too is I need to look after the animals and see how they're all doing, how well they're topped off. But we'll do that here in a little bit. It doesn't have to be right this second. So we're just going to go and park the tractor over here. Okay. Now we're going to run over and grab the pickup truck. Okay, now... Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and drive down to the property down south there. I will cut us back in as soon as we get there. We'll see you in a bit. Alright, so we're getting ready to approach the property. Just pulling down this road. Now you can see just off in the distance, all that work, all those trees are now gone. This is wide open now. I'm going to go ahead and cross right over here. There we go. Check it out. We've got all this land now open and available. We could actually use this for another grass field if we wanted to. Actually, it might not be a bad idea to clear out all these stumps and mow this. I didn't cut this tree out because it's kind of sprouting in multiple directions from the ground. Figured that'd be better to wood chip. But yeah, we got all these little stumps that need to be taken care of still. We need to be able to come through and kind of just knock out as much as we can over here. But oh, that's what I was saying. Could be turned into another grass field, or just used in grass work just in general. But now let's go ahead and go over to the sawmill. Let's see, I think it's actually this way. There we go. And it's just around this corner over here. Yeah, you can see it just behind the trees right over there. Oh yeah, look at that. There it is. Now if we pull in here. Oh yeah, there's some wood chips right there. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Let's check the inventory just real quick. Oh yeah, over 100,000 liters of wood. Got almost 6,000 liters of planks. 300 liters of wood chips. It's chugging along. Let's see. Oh, you know what? It just occurred to me. Yeah, there may be 6,000 liters of planks, but that doesn't count what's already spawned, which is, what? Oh, 2,000 liters. So, yeah, not a whole lot spawned, but still, that's awesome. And then, oh, how much would it be to buy the carpentry? Ooh, 60? Oh man, I would like to. You know what? I better hold off. I better just play it safe, and no need to go all out right now. All right, so now that that's all taken care of, and you can see we cleared out a bunch of trees right over here next to the sawmill. Actually leading up to the sawmill from this direction, we cleared out a bunch. So I mean, we've done a ton of work so far. You can see all this area here has been cleared out, and these are all made into wood chips. That's why we've got 400,000 liters of wood chips back at the farm, and with all the work we just did there, that's why we got over 100,000 liters of wood in the sawmill. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut us out here. I am gonna head back to the farm. We'll see you over there in a little while. Alright, pulling up to the house right here. And there we go. Now we need to kind of go around the farm just to check on our animals, make sure that they're all happy. You know, because we're now in January, just make sure they are all topped off with feed. And they've got plenty of room to create. Oh, chickens are hungry. Oh, we need to fix that. I don't know what happened there. Well, I actually do know what happened there. They ate! Well, hopefully I've got wheat, barley, or sorghum. Let's see. We'll go ahead and grab our big trailer here. Actually, we don't need the big trailer. We can just use a little. But I think I am going to get... You know what? That's something I'm going to do. Is I'll use this right now and then get rid of it here shortly because we don't need it. Barley. Phew. Okay. We got plenty of barley for our chickens. Okay. Well, I'm certainly glad that I came by to check on the animals, because I thought they were all fine and dandy. I was wrong. Did I not? Where is the feed trigger? Alright, chickens are happy and fed again. Then we're going to check on the sheeps. All of them. And yes, I pluralized sheep. There we go. Now, let's go ahead and head over to the sheep and check out their food situation. Food and water, because this one takes both. What is it? What? What is going on here? There's... Hold on. Hold on. There's no way that all my barns... Alright, they have food. Okay. How much water did they have? 2,000. Okay, so they don't have a lot of water and they don't have any food. What is going on here? Now I'm really nervous about the pigs and the cows, because those are my big products there. Let's see. Straw, milk. Okay, food. Yeah, they got tons of food. Got a good amount of slurry here too. Pig food, yeah. Pigs are happy and fed. Okay, so cows and pigs are fine. It's the one sheep barn that's running low on both food and water. So I'm going to go ahead and top off the food. Let's see. Wow, I almost have 1 million liters of silage. I'll just go ahead and fill up this trailer, might as well. If I'm going to run some hay over to the one pen, I might as well run it to both. Okay. Actually, let's turn off those indicators again. Alright, they are topped up. Top them off. Perfect. So everybody is fed. Nothing more to add. Let's just double check. Oh yeah, water. Water is fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop this back off. All the animals are happy again. I do need to add more water to the sheep, but that'll wait until another time. Let's see. This way, good to go. Okay, perfect. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take this trailer, I'm going to run it up to the shop, and I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of it. Like I said, I've got 2 trailers now, and I don't need this one. The first trailer there has almost double the capacity, and has that kind of lifting mechanism that really kind of sets it apart from anything else that's available at the moment. So I'm just going to go ahead and rely on that little green trailer. So run up to the shop, I'll meet you up there. Alright, we're here at the shop. We're just going to pull in and sell off what we don't need anymore. Oops. And alright, so repair, repaint. $26,812. That's okay. Okay. That helps out. Well, let's close the door for them because it's got to be cold. Okay. Now, gonna jet back to the farm, and I think there's really not a whole lot else to do at this point, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and I might just cut us back in maybe in March. Maybe we'll skip all the way to, whoa, somebody blasted the sign there. Yeah, maybe just cut us back into March where we can start actually accomplishing some stuff. There's really not a whole lot that can be done beyond this point. Oh, you know what? That also reminds me. I do need to take a load of straw over to the straw accessories. Yeah, that definitely needs to happen. So, let's go ahead and grab that big green trailer real quick. We'll load it up with a whole bunch of straw, and then we'll take it over and dump it into our one production point real fast. And then from there, then we might skip to March? Question mark, question mark. And I am still trying to figure out what it is I want to do with these fields, because I was talking about potentially doing wood chips from poplars in this field. But now I'm kind of humming and hawing about whether or not I want to do it or not. I'm not sure if that would be the right course of action, especially considering just how much in the way of wood chips we have. It's really not necessary to go ahead and get more. So, just one of those. I'm not 100% sure how I want to proceed. So, we'll go ahead and we'll pick up the straw and head over to the straw accessories. We'll see you over there in a while. Alright, we can see our building there in the background and coming very quickly up. So we're going to go ahead and load all of this straw, or as much as it'll accept, into this production site, and we'll be able to just go ahead and keep chugging away. There we go. See, come down here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. That'll take quite a bit of straw in it. Why don't I... I think I'm gonna go ahead and load up a whole nother batch of straw. A whole trailer load. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna load up a whole trailer load of straw and gonna bring it back here, dump it in, and just let this thing get to chugging, because why not? Alright, as I mentioned, check it out. Full trailer heading, look at that. Full trailer of straw heading down to the straw accessories building right in front of me. And yeah, I think they'll be able to take the entire load. And then we can just let this kind of chug away for a while. You know, no sense in letting it kind of sit dormant and not producing for us. So that is what I'm going to do. Pulling just a little bit wide here. And there we go. Wow, this thing really holds a lot of material, doesn't it? Wow. Okay, well, we'll let that churn away for a little while, and let's see, good this way. Alright, so from here, now I think this is when we can start looking into cutting this out for a little while, because right now the winter's been harsh, but we've been kind of maintaining, actually been doing rather successfully, because we are generating income, you know, a good steady source of income. And yeah, we're not losing money, we're not you know, just barely floating by. We're actually doing pretty decent at the moment. So maybe I was just worried for nothing. And that's not even to account for all the productions and stuff that are running in the background, and you know, that's actually bringing in revenue. I just haven't sold off yet. Like, you got all the potatoes and sugar beets right there. You got some of the lettuce, tomatoes, and strawberries there. So I mean, yeah, I mean, I've got to be doing better than I think I am. Okay, we're gonna park this right here. Okay, just gonna back this up here. Perfect. I just want to check out these greenhouses again real quick. Let's see. So this is starting to have a storage limit, so let's see what this looks like. Okay, so it looks like this is actually going to hold a fair bit of crops, so I'm not terribly concerned. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. Okay. So at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and cut us out from here, and I'll bring us back in, I think, yeah, I think March. We'll just go from there. And hopefully by the time March rolls around, I will have figured out what it is I want to do with my fields. So I will, yeah, I'll see you in a couple months, I guess. See ya. And here we are. We are finally in the month of March. And so much has happened during that time. As you can see, we're in a fairly better off state than what we started this winter at. We were at the beginning of the episode at just a little over $100,000. We're now at $140,000. It's not much, but we were able to make it through the winter. And hey, if we're in a better position than when we started, that's a good thing. That's always a great thing. Now, I thought about it long and hard what I wanted to do with these two fields here that I own, and it suddenly occurred to me we have a process going right now that takes our products and turns it into stuff. That's pretty much the whole backbone of productions, right? Well, I got to thinking, what could I do that would be minimal inputs but would get a maximum kind of output kind of thing? And then it dawned on me. Dexter's Laboratory is doing one of these things for us already, but I have a way to be able to ramp it up to the next level. So what we can do is take our seeds, or take our wheat and barley or corn, one of those three, and turn to seeds. Okay, well, I was thinking I really want to get some more straw so I can continue to have product for the straw accessories, and I still want to be able to get a really good seed amount. But this particular production point is a 1-to-1. There is a way to get a 3-to-1 ratio. I'm sorry, strike that and reverse it. A 1-to-3 ratio. So every 1 liter you put in, you get 3 liters out. And I think that is the route that I'm going to go down. So what I'm going to do is start off by planting in this field and in that field oats. I'm gonna put in some oats, and once I have those oats grown, I'm gonna go ahead and harvest them, pick up all the straw, do everything that I need to do, and then I can convert them into seeds. And I'm thinking doing 100% seeds. I think this year we're going to get a full cash crop. I think that's the route that I'm going to go down this particular time, because I want a little extra cash. I want some wiggle room, and so far it's been kind of a struggle. And a lot of that's my doing. I'm sitting there and buying things as they become available or as I deem them to be wanted, kind of thing. And I need to be able to pay off my loans. I'm paying off, quite a bit of money, and as you can see, our balance sheet here is we're actually starting to constantly generate revenue month over month. We have not had a negative or in the red month since before November, which is amazing. That's excellent. We went through the entire winter and didn't go in the red. We're in the black and month to month. So now let's get out of debt and have fully into the black. And I think this will be able to do it. I think that if we just completely do 100% oats to seeds, I think that's going to be the route we go down. So, the great thing too is I haven't sold any products over the winter time. Over these past 2 months, I haven't sold anything. I've only been accumulating. And you can see, look at all this. That is insane. We've got, yeah, quite a bit of product right there. But then, look at that. All these are sugar beets and potatoes, and we have over almost 14,000 liters of sugar beets still in storage. We've got almost 11,000, well, we'll say 10,000 just for rounding. 10,000 liters of potatoes. That's awesome. That's excellent. Just excellent. And you know what? That just occurred to me. Ooh. Why don't I do that? Do I have any other things that requires a potatoes? Oh, I do, don't I? I do have this one up here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is it up here? I've got the French fry. Oh man, I wish I could get rid of that. So, you know what? You know what? Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. So, I'm going to go ahead and start just distributing. And then I'm going to move all of these pallets over to storage and be able to... I'm not going to do that in this episode. That might be behind the scenes or in the next episode. But I've got to start continuing to make money. But... sorry, I kind of went off on a tangent there. So what I was saying is I haven't sold anything over these past couple of months. So I've got products sitting around at random places just ready for me to do stuff with. So you can see, look at that, 15,000 liters of planks ready for, not including what's already spawned. So I think there's an extra 2,000 there. I need to move all those out of the way so that can get back up and running. I've got tons of bread and cornbread over at the bakery ready for me to do stuff with. I've got the flour mill's all done, so there's nothing left there. I've got buttered popcorn ready to be sold. As you can see, that's all topped off. Electricity's still chugging away, so that has no intervention with me whatsoever. Dexter's Laboratory is chugging away, and the great thing about that is, look at that, 30,000 liters of liquid fertilizer ready for me to do with whatever I want. I've got 60,000 liters of seeds. I might just sell off the liquid fertilizer and the seeds, well, seeds for the most part, until I actually get ready to use them, just to be able to clear them out and get some extra capital. And then now that I've got the one garden on distributing, I can turn this on and start making some sugar. Why didn't I think of that sooner? Because now I can actually start, using this portion of the production. I'm still making pig food from the potatoes, and it's going to start reinforcing the inventory here with the potatoes. Now, yeah, some of them are going to go to the other one, but as soon as I get some sunflowers and can make some sunflower oil, I'm going to go ahead and, bring that back online and go from there. I've got this completely stacked full of inventory here. I mean, I've got so much stuff I have to do in this and upcoming episodes. It's going to be crazy busy. So first things first, I need to start planting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab my I'm going to grab my big tractor there. I'm going to grab my seeder here, and I'm going to grab my sensor, and I'm going to start planting the oats in both of these fields. That way I can get them planted, rolled, And I'm going to have to... No, I don't need to fertilize. Do I need to lime them? Now I don't remember. I thought I limed them before I planted these. Yes, they're all limed. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So, let's go ahead and get going on this. Okay. And one thing I need to double check is just to check out my environmental precision farming maps, just to make sure nothing's out of date. And it looks like, yeah, it looks like everything's okay. Yeah, I think everything's good. Okay, now let's see what all we got in here. Ooh, you know what? Let's go ahead and head over to Dexter's lab. We'll top off the seeder with both fertilizer and seeds, and that way we'll be able to kind of go at this. So let's actually turn this on to... yeah, that's oats. And there we go. Both of those are topped off. And let's see, I just want to make sure wheat, barley, oats. Yes. Now I'm fairly certain that all I need to do is just plow this in. Not plow this in, but I can just use my equipment here to... Let's see. pH. It doesn't look like my pH is full here, but it was... no? Okay, so now let's check out... This is all topped off except for weed control. And yes, we are planting oats. Perfect. Alright, so what I want to do from here is I want to go around to... Actually, no, not just yet. Not just yet. I want to make sure that this is going to proceed uninterrupted. So we are using less seeds. We are using a fair bit of fertilizer. which I am kind of surprised about, actually. Let's see. So we have 0 nitrogen here, but now we do have above the required. Huh. So that's kind of a bummer. I was hoping that it would first register us plowing in, first plowing in the oilseed radish and not do this, but since I've already started this, there's nothing really I can do about it. But I am getting the full expected yield, so, or full expected yield, so it's not something that I'm gonna, not continue doing. And then after this, I need to come back and roll this, and then be good to go from there. Other than, okay, pH is good. I believe that's all fine. It's just the nitrogen that's way off. And all I want to do is get to this end here. I'm going to do one strip along the backside close to the road, so that way I can turn the worker just completely loose and let them go back and forth along this field here in this direction. But I just don't think there's enough room to the road there without hitting the signs or anything, without there being at least 2 passes on this side of the field. Okay, perfect. Alright, now we'll let them go. There we go. Perfect. Now I'm going to go around and just visually inspect the production sites to see how much actual product is at those sites. So first off, let's take a look at what's what. Let's see, we got the oil mill. Alright, yeah, so we'll go there and we'll check out the strip in town there first. So I'm going to go ahead and run up there. We'll see you in a little while. Alright, so you can see here we do have a pallet. Looks like canola oil. Yep. So 1 pallet here. And yeah, nothing else being produced, so that's fine. Ooh, looky here. We got 4 pallets of buttered popcorn with... So we could potentially make more. We just need to get some salt. Okay, so that's good to know. Head over here. There's a sugar mill right there. Ooh, look at all this. That looks like a lot of bread to me. Ooh, it is, it is. That's just chugging away. And then last, there's not a gap in the fence. There's nothing at the dairy. So over here, there's nothing for the fries here because we were missing sunflower oil. And now we need to go down here and check this out. So far, we do have a fair bit of stuff that could be sold off. Yeah, see, here's 2,000 liters of pig food. That'll fetch us a pretty penny right there. And it's still producing as we speak. Let's see. Oh, one's about to spawn right now, as a matter of fact. Alright. Now, what else am I missing? Oh, yeah, the sawmill. Need to be able to take a look at that. And then this is going to produce... Oh, and the straw accessories is full. I know that. So, okay, let's head over to the sawmill real quick. I'll meet you over there. Okay, so we're here at the sawmill. And we only have the 2 pallets here with a whole bunch in there. Oh, do I... Hold on. Let me think. Will this be... Okay. So we can sell planks for just about 2,000... Yeah. Just about $2,000 per 1,000 liters. So each pallet would be about $2,000. And it looks like a maximum about 2,500. Furniture, though... Ooh, is that going to be worth it? I can get a little bit of an increase for furniture. It'd be about we are in the lowest month right now. You know what? I might regret it. Yeah, I might regret it, but... Alright, that's fine. So now, let's set this to distribute, as opposed to... There we go. Turn that back on, even though for the hour it'll be wasted, but that's fine. And then this will go ahead and start producing. And there, I mean, whew, we've made quite a bit of progress in this episode, even though it was in the middle of winter for most of it. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. We just bought the new carpentry there. We bought the sawmill. We ought to put BDD's sawmill on the side there. I wish we could. But yeah, it's producing, it's chugging along, and doing pretty good. I'm pretty excited about this. Alright, now let's go ahead and head back to the starting, not the starting farm. Let's go back to the farm and see how the worker is getting along. So we're going to run back there. We'll see you over there in a while. Alright, and the worker is getting along just fine. Now, I went ahead and checked out the message boards and found that, hey, people are already starting to post some contracts. So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to go ahead and throw my name in the ring and see if they'll hire me on to do some work. So I'm going to give them a call and head up to the shop and see what I can do. Meet you up there. Alright, as you can see, I got a hold of some people, and now it's time to get to work. We are finally back into the time of contracts. Oh, so excited. And we've got fertilizing to do. Oh, it's if we're gonna get some money. Buying that carpentry, it might have been hasty, but upon further review, I think we'll be able to live with that purchase. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab this one first. Oh, and you know what? We need to buy some fertilizer. Let's see. So... Alright, let me buy some fertilizer and we'll cut it back in once I'm done. Alright. Purchased the fertilizer I needed, and now we're going to go right over here, because this is for this particular field right here. pull that out just a bit, and I think, yeah, this might be a little too close. Alright. We'll go ahead and let the worker do their thing. There they go. And I think this will be a perfect spot to end this episode. Got a lot accomplished today, and surprisingly so, again, for the winter time. Got so much done. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing all the things the algorithms enjoy you doing that shows you're engaged with this channel, enjoying the content. That being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.